You live in the middle of nowhere, Johnny. Every time you step foot outside your father's house, there are 2 of his men right behind you.
You can't be too careful.
There is a difference between caution and keeping you on a leash. No wonder you take off so much. If I lived here, I would make a run for it too.
I'm sure you would.
Look, I get that your father's business is very dangerous, but that doesn't give him a right to keep you as a prisoner. You need to start living life on your own terms.
Here.
What is that for?
You can go now.
I wouldn't want to bore you, so don't worry. You'll never have to see me again.
Don't forget your cash.
I don't want your money. Correction, your big scary dad's money. Just because he's an overprotective freak doesn't excuse the way you treat people.
You hitched a ride with me, Lulu. And now you're trying to make it out to be more than it was.
For the record, you're the one who pursued me.
I didn't make you get in the car.
You know what? Everyone warned me that you're crazy, and it turns out they're right. Let's go, Milo.
With pleasure.
Carly? Hold on. Yes, you just walked in. Okay, bye. Logan had me worried sick about you.
When did you see Logan?
A few minutes ago. He was worried because you didn't answer your phone all night.
Well, there wasn't much cell reception at the cabin.
The cabin?
It's a long story. I hitched a ride with Johnny. We ended up in the mountains.
Johnny Zakara is dangerous. Why would you get in the car with him again?
Save the lecture. I know, it was stupid.
Did he hurt you?
No. His father's men could have been a little gentler when dragging me back to the creepy house.
Anthony Zakara's men grabbed you.
It was just so that Johnny would come home. Once he did, they let me go.
Did you see his father there?
I didn't have time to see much of anything. Johnny was too busy kicking me off the property. But from what I could see, there was a lot of weird stuff going on over there.
Get out!
Anthony? What is the problem?
He's gone.
Who?
Johnny, they took him again. I want my son. What the hell have you done with my son? Where is he?
Right here.
We're back.
Did you want something?
You have to be more careful, Johnny. You're all I have left of her. She loved roses, white, pink, but red. Red were her favorites. Deep red, like blood.
John, you need to sit with him for a while. It calms him down.
You're thinking if he gets upset again, it might ruin your plans.
No. If your father gets upset, people tend to die.
Okay, I want you to tell me everything, starting with what you were doing with Johnny up in the mountains.
A lot has happened since we last talked, not just with Johnny, but with Logan, too.
So he wasn't just running his mouth about you forgiving him, he wasn't making that up?
Yeah, we agreed to try again.
Why?
Because I made a deal with Scott Baldwin. He said that he would drop the charges against my dad and give guardianship of my mom back over to Nicholas if I gave Logan a second chance.
That's not a deal, Lulu. That's blackmail.
You sound exactly like my dad. He thinks that Scott's really using me and this is all about him trying to get back at my dad.
I can't believe I'm going to side with your father, but no one knows Scott better than your father. And if Luke thinks that he has some kind of an agenda, he probably does.
Scott feels bad about bailing on Logan, and he's trying to score points any way that he can.
Because Scott was a deadbeat dad doesn't mean it's up to you to fix it.
The truth is, I've been looking for an excuse to try again with Logan.
Then what were you doing with Johnny up at the cabin?
I was trying to explain to my dad why I care about Logan. He basically made me feel like a fool, so I started second-guessing myself, and the more I tried to make sense of it, the more confused I got, so I took off, and I ran into Johnny.
You're second-guessing yourself because you know that Logan is a lying, unfaithful jerk, and if you get back together with him, he is just going to break your heart again.
I don't know Logan like I do.
I know when he doesn't get what he wants, he loses it, just like he did with me today.
What are you talking about?
He busted in my house looking for you, and when I told him to get out, he grabbed me. I'm telling you, the sooner you get rid of this guy, the happier you will be.
John, you want to destroy everything that your father's built up? By allowing Sonny Corinthos to see him like this?
It's his to destroy, remember that.
No, John, it's going to be yours one day. So now I got to clean it up for both of you, so please, a little help would be nice. No more visits to Lulu Spencer.
You can relax. I made sure Lulu will never want to see me again.
And that's a wise choice. The last thing you want your father to find out is why you have been taking off.
Lulu's name better not come up anywhere near my father.
Johnny. You want Lulu to be safe. Stay home. Don't make your father come looking for you.
Glad you called.
Sorry, I didn't mean to take off without telling you.
What's wrong? Did I do something to upset you?
I needed time to think. I have so many voices in my head, I don't know which one is mine anymore.
I guess I'll see and get rid of Logan.
No, not all of them.
So, where were you?
I went up to the mountains for the night, and then when I came back, I stopped by Carly's, and she said stuff got kind of ugly with the two of you.
Yeah, they did. And I realized I don't think we're going to work after all.
You want to break up with me when we're technically not together.
All I want is for you to be happy. There's not a chance of that happening with your family, your friends, and everyone else constantly coming down on you for being with me.
Since when do you care what people think?
I'm sorry, okay? I just don't want to set myself up to be angry all the time. And I definitely don't want to go off on somebody else like I did with Carly today.
What was that about, anyway?
She told me to stay away from
Well,
you.
that's not Carly's call to make.
Well, I still shouldn't have grabbed her. I mean, that's proof that this is a bad idea. You would not even be here standing, talking to me right now if Baldwin hadn't scammed you into giving me a second chance.
I know what I'm doing.
Look, you were trying to take care of your parents. I don't blame you for that. But Lulu, Baldwin signed the papers. You're not obligated to him, me, or anybody else. You're free to be with whoever you want.
Texting your girlfriend?
You shouldn't have brought Lulu here.
Yeah? Well, you shouldn't have ran off. But I guess we know where to find you when you do.